Have you ever been told that carrots improve your eyesight? That Napoleon Bonaparte was a short little man? Or even that you're mommy's special boy? Well, if so, you may have fallen victim to the LeBron James of propaganda and deceptive tactics, the British Intelligence Service, better known as MI6. During World War II, British intelligence ran circles around the Germans, catfishing and gaslighting the Third Reich into falsely preparing for attacks that weren't even real, like they did prior to D-Day and Operation Mincemeat. But by far their greatest achievement was convincing the world that yet another Scandinavian country exists to the north of modern-day Drusselstein, named Sweden. Now, you're probably saying to yourself right now, "No way. Sweden is definitely real. Gosh dang it, that's not Finny." But please, allow me to explain. During World War II, the British were looking for any and every advantage they could gain over the Germans by inventing an entire country near the northern flank of Germany. Britain figured they could further divert German troops and resources away from Western Europe. The British were very cunning in their approach to inventing Sweden. They chose the name Sweden as a play on Eden, better known as the Garden of Eden from the Bible. This biblical land was said to have been a heavily guarded paradise that man can no longer enter, and this essentially set the framework for the British as they began writing Sweden's law. In their writings, they made fantastical claims, such as it was a land of immense beauty, it had a functioning healthcare system, and had the happiest population on Earth, things we know to be impossible. They even added that most of the population had blonde hair and blue eyes to really capture the imagination of the Third Reich. To sell the invention of Sweden to Hitler and the Third Reich, the British sent their vast network of spies and double agents into Germany and around the globe to gaslight foreign intellectuals and academic institutions that Sweden had always existed. And it worked. As early as 1940, the Germans began diverting military, diplomatic and economic resources to attempt to establish relations with and control a country that didn't even exist. In fact, the invention of Sweden works so well that many people still think Sweden is real, even to this day. In many political and socio-economic aspects, the country is considered to be a gold standard, despite being completely fabricated in the basement of the SIS building in London during the Blitz. A shout out to my patrons for your continued support of this channel.